so many times people were they were going, "Where's Wade Brown at? Why are you here? Where's Wade? Where's Craig Root? Where's constantly? Like, where's John Hyman? Why?"
Right in your face.
Oh yeah.
Hey friends, welcome to the Sour Notes podcast, the podcast where musicians get curious about their inner critic, self-doubt, and the darker side of the creative process that we don't often hear about. I'm your host, Roxanne Potvang. I'm a singer-songwriter and a lifetime sufferer of my own inner noise. And every week I invite artists to share their stories and insights on this somewhat inconvenient reality. Today's guest is veteran East Coast blues guitar player Carter Chaplin. Carter toured the blues circuit for 3 decades, playing with legends of the Canadian blues scene like Dutch Mason, Rick Jeffries, and many more. In our conversation, you'll hear a few hilarious road stories and some wise words on the power of pursuing a creative interest. Carter Chaplin, how you doing?
Very good.
Thanks for coming on the Sour Notes podcast.
Oh, so it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
What did you say? Sour notes?
Sour Notes.
Sour notes?
Sour Notes.
Oh, that's fine. Oh,
Sour Notes.
I should be playing something. Obviously. I didn't know that. That's funny.
So here we are.
Funny. Yeah.
In my living room. It's raining out. People might be able to hear it. But we're here talking to Carter Chaplin, the musician, today.
Well, I find it hard to say that. I even find it hard to say that I'm a musician. But I'm a musician to an extent, I guess. But
Well,
I've always said I was a musician.
of
But
course.
uh,
What part of it makes you feel like you're not?
well, I'm in a very set. The facility I have is for guitar it's a narrow little spot that
It's niche.
that's the better
skill.
way. But but I'm like everybody else. I want to be. I mean, you want to be a really good player,
Right. So,
and
but I think there's something to that. There's something to narrowing down the scope and then being really good at that narrow thing.
yeah,
It probably makes it easier rather than be overwhelmed and think that as soon as you learn guitar, you have to learn all guitar. That would be a lot.
yeah. It doesn't matter what instrument you play. It doesn't even matter what you do. When you see people that can, usually they got perfect pitch. They can sit down and not only like mess around on piano, guitar, saxophone.
Yeah.
They're like the level that they're playing. The facility they have to. You see players like that. I mean, it's inspiring. I mean, you just like that's not in a bad way. Like you want to put your guitar down and just listen. Like
Yeah.
it's being around people that are on that playing at that level is nothing but good. I mean,
Right.
That's the best thing. Being around people that can kick your ass on the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
It helps it gets you in reality so quick.
Yeah.
It's
But also
it's-
getting curious about what's their regimen. Like, how did they get to that level? And what do I have to do
Yeah.
potentially to be able to catch up?
Yeah.
It's like you say,
And
it's like being in reality, right?
Every time that's happened to me, it's happened a lot actually, but it's always been a mature player. Like
Yeah.
it's somebody that's 25 years older than me
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I mean, other than there's freaks of nature that we all know
Yeah.
personally. But I mean, I'm in my 20s and this guy's 50.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just hitting his stride.
Yeah.
He's just you're just
Yeah.
hitting your stride at 50. He's nothing. It also depends if you're when you start. Like I wish I had started when I was young. I mean, I didn't start playing. I was 17, 18 years old.
Okay.
And
when you first
these
picked it
people
up.
that I played with, and I wanted to play all through that time. I was desperate to be a musician. And was taking, guitar and stuff in school and stuff. In high school, they offered it. I was like, well, that's a lot of practicing. But and then you have your little tests and things, and you completely fail them. But I mean, you're in grade 6 or grade 7.
Yeah.
You're like, whatever. Until you see somebody that's really good.
Yeah.
Listen to music, like we just had music going all the time, like everybody.
Yeah.
In the house, and you just know what good is.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how I thought I was going to get anywhere near that by not practicing. Not working at what I was doing. But
well, we have interesting ideas, especially when we're young, about it's a little bit of magical thinking going on. I think we're probably us creatives. We're probably all guilty of that to a certain extent. I know I was. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like where you're not putting the work behind the idea of what you want,
Yeah, but I don't have to.
Yeah, I should be just good at this.
And I play. Yeah, well, I mean, I played hockey a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
But it was like I was constantly listening to music. I knew there was no excuse. I knew what good players were, and I watched any music shows on TV.
Yeah.
I remember when we got cable TV.
Yeah.
Just more concerts and more, shows.
Yeah.
And it's all, it's all right there. It's just.
What do you think? What's holding you back from putting the work in? That if you wanted it, like what was?
No example. Nobody mentioned anything about. I didn't know any musicians. I didn't know any musicians.
Right. Yeah.
I really, personally, I didn't know any.
Sure.
So, but at least the music teacher was like, holy geez, man, you gotta practice. Maybe practice 10 minutes a night or something.
Right.
And then, of course, in my brain, I was like, well, if it's only 10 minutes, why not? 10 minutes is not going
to do anything.
And a solid 7%. I think I'm good with that.
Right. But so what shifted that? Like, so you ended up picking up an electric guitar at like 17, 18. What was the moment that you decided that you were going to get serious about it?
I saw a guy that had taken lessons, a buddy of mine.
Yeah. And
he knew a lot of tunes, like he knew Beatles tunes, stuff like that. He playing Day Tripper and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he said, I can't even believe you're doing that. And he said, well, you play some, you play. And I was like, no, I don't even know what you're doing. I was like, almost embarrassed.
Yeah.
And so I just started learning my chords and that. And then I learned it's just Chuck Berry stuff.
Yeah.
Like simple stuff. And, but I was so into blues so early. I just, as soon as you just get a little bit going on the guitar neck, you actually go, okay. Chuck Berry stuff is bluesy stuff. And, but the things I learned quickly were very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And, I wanted to be like, I love jazz. I love jazz players. Like, I'm not a jazz player. I never could be a jazz player. I got too much respect for jazz players to push myself into their thing they got going. But you just buy jazz albums, or you're reading about other players. You're reading about guitar players, and they go, "Oh, you should be listening to sax players."
Right.
I was like, I don't know why, but I'll start doing that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fine. Wonder who's a sax player.
Yeah.
And just read about all these people.
Yeah.
There was, my God, and then you're reading like how they started playing their instrument.
Yeah.
And there's so much going on there.
What was your aspiration? Like, what did you hope the guitar was gonna do for you? You know, like. You know what I'm
actually, it was very quickly when I got listened to the blues stuff. It was actual therapy. Like, it was actually something that I could just go into listening to that, and that just saves your whole. Like, I mean, you know, everybody's got their teenage problems and all that stuff, and we didn't believe in therapy back then.
Yeah.
Not that I needed it, but that stuff is like I mean, if you talk to anybody, even like the older players, the younger, they say pretty much the same thing. That stuff just saves your life. It really does. I mean, it's buying the records and the whole procedure. So it was perfectly just, you know, then you get to get some notes, licks together and stuff, and you get some gigs, and you're like, oh my God, I can't, you know, I got in a band. Like, I couldn't believe I got in a band. And it's pretty amazing. You get accepted into this little group of 4 people that you've been looking at going, I don't know how these guys do it. They're playing songs off the radio or playing Creedence songs. Jesus Christ, you're in the band.
Yeah.
So everybody says that when they play in their first band, probably.
Yeah, that's
you just can't believe it. You just cannot believe it.
Pretty massive accomplishment.
And you know that you're not really doing anything. I'm sure everybody says that. It's like, I was just counting the hours until like they fired me. Because you know how little you're doing.
Well, so speaking of that though, so when do you have a sense of when you started really noticing your internal like negative monologue, like just kind of beating on yourself or being hard on yourself? Did you always kind of have a sense that was there, or did it start?
No. It's like I expected nothing from my talents.
Okay.
I expected no giant. Like, as soon as the public sees this, they're gonna. I'm gonna be a millionaire. There was never any of that. Like, none of that.
Yeah.
And but it's funny. As soon as you get gigs, you just want to keep doing it and keep working, and you're playing dances and stuff, and you're like, I mean, when you're doing that, everybody thinks you're amazing.
Yeah.
Like, in, you know, little house parties and dance halls and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
In your community and all the little places. So,
you get that sort of positive reinforcement, and that helps, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was encouraging.
Right.
You're playing music in front of people. Yeah. Sometimes it's an immediate reaction. If it's a dance, I mean, sometimes it's not. But if you're playing in front of people that are actually listening to you, it's pretty immediate feedback. Yeah. And if it's good, it really helps out. But holy shit. I mean, when you're starting out and you get lucky getting some gigs, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm getting some gigs playing what I want to play. Mm-hmm. And then there's hardcore bar people there that have listened to a lot of good fucking blues players, and nobody gives a fuck about you. Right. And they're listening. I mean, I got so many times people were they were going, where's Wade Brown at? Why are you here? Where's Wade? Where's Craig Root? Yeah. Constantly like, where's John Iman at? Why?
Right in your face.
Oh yeah. My way to from the stage to the bathroom, a lot of times was, oh my geez, like I thought it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, and
you didn't take it personally.
Didn't take it personally because that whole scene. I'm telling you, the bar scene.
Yeah.
Playing in just the characters that you meet that's a good life. That's a good life. I love it. I love it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, man, and the stories and the characters. Man, when they finally, they realize you're not trying to take yourself that seriously, or they find out that you don't give a shit.
Right.
They start talking to you more, and they forgive the fact that you're not. Yeah, he's all right. It's all right. He's a young fella, and you get to hang out with him. It was usually it sounds funny, but it's true. Where's Wade Brown? Where's Craig Rubes?
That was the
what
opener.
are you do, and how long are you going to be here? Like, when are they coming back?
When are you leaving?
John Iman coming back next week, or it was constant. So, and I mean, it is,
and that
it's
never
really
made you
funny.
feel bad, like,
oh, because these guys are. I already know how I've seen them. These guys play.
Yeah,
there's no way. I mean, after you see me work my magic on the fretboard, there's not, as Ricky used to say, Ricky Jeffries would say, there you go, folks. There's a lot less going on here than meets the eye.
Yeah.
And people go, what did he say? I'm in this position of getting hired for a blues band because I can play this little thing. To me, that's what saying you make it. Oh, geez, like I made it instantly.
Right.
Getting up, people letting you up to jam.
Yeah.
And with these, all of a sudden you're on stage with these really good players, and and you're like,
I'm winning.
I made it. Come down to big city, and I made it. I was on stage, and guys, and they're good. They let me play 3 songs.
Do you? How did you deal with making mistakes or whatever? Would it like completely throw you off? Like, would you get in your head?
There's nothing in my head. No, I made monstrous mistakes.
Would you feel bad about it, or would it just be like, oh well, keep going, kind of thing?
Oh yeah, well, fucking embarrassing, but not being relaxed, is the big thing. Anytime you're on those, like important gigs, it's the same stage. It's the same, especially you're in a band, regular bands. It's like, man, this is the same goddamn setup as we do everywhere. Just do what you're doing.
You do, yeah.
But anything over like 6 or 8 notes, I'm probably gonna fuck around with it. And if it has to be an exact way, probably 9 times out of 10 I'll get it. It's just and you go, man, that was bad. And then, but you're playing.
You got to keep going.
You're playing with good players.
Right.
You're playing. That's the thing. You're always going. These players are. I mean, I know they hate me right now. They want to stab me, but well, they're always good people, and they ain't gonna say nothing because they know fucked up.
They know you feel bad already.
Everybody's fucked up a little bit, and I mean, there's so many good people. Mm-hmm. There you go. There's so many good-hearted people. It's I'm not going to embarrass this young guy,
right?
But you just kind of learn stuff,
and you pick up and you start again.
And they not one time did anybody go, "What the fuck is your problem?"
Right?
Yeah, they just look at you, give you a look,
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? And then they would definitely try to do better the next time.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to let you know if you're, and you should expect that.
Sure.
And you get, getting blown off the stage and getting embarrassed that's how you learn. I mean, about a few months go by and then you're like laughing about it. And
but as far as your own like mental state, you don't dwell on it too much.
No, because you're always playing another gig, and
Right.
you could be playing the very next night,
Yeah.
and then you have a good night.
Yeah, right.
And it was like, oh,
guess it's not so bad.
It's when you're playing every night. I mean, that's you immediately you're immediately getting better, and you go, oh,
sure.
Oh, get through
that helps.
First 2 nights, you're like,
oh,
if I can get to Saturday night before they fire me, or I wonder if I'm going to get paid. Everybody goes through that.
Right.
I wonder if they'll pay me.
Right.
and by the second, third night, you're playing with good people. They just want.
It kind of makes you step it up.
I lucked out every time, and always being surprised that you're there, that you actually made it to this gig.
Yeah,
it's never life-changing, horrible for me.
Yeah, the mistake isn't going to ruin. It's not going to ruin your night.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people would say, you should think again about that. No.
Nope.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go down and jam.
So it doesn't sound like self-judgment was something that you struggled with too much. You were just kind of like, well, I'm here and I'm doing the thing I love. And like, it doesn't sound like you were getting down on yourself about.
No, I was never. No. I was, you're always trying to get better. But,
yeah.
Geez, it's so, you get so much out of it.
Yeah.
And it's like you read it, you hear these people talk, men and women who've been playing for 60 years or whatever. It's like, man, it saves your life. I mean, my God, it fucking save your life. You can just like live in it.
Yeah.
Like playing with good players, like rhythm players, like drummers, good bass players. You can, live in that, and you don't have to play solos.
Yeah.
You could just play a shuffle with good players. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You could just float there, like with Fish Fancy or those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, being around talented people that are good people, good-hearted people.
Yeah.
It just stops you in your tracks. Whatever little shithole you walk into or whatever, if there's like hanging out with characters in a bar, and you will laugh your ass off at these men and women that got an awesome sense of humor or whatever they got going for them. And we've all, you have those nights. Your stomachs, your ribs are sore from laughing. And you wouldn't, and maybe you spent way too much money on liquor. You wouldn't trade that for fucking anything.
Right.
So, and
sounds like for you, the experience, like it's a whole picture. It's not just, oh, I love to play guitar. It sounds like for you, the act of playing music includes the entire experience. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It includes
that's a good way of saying it.
It includes the entire universe. Like it's not detached from yourself as a guitar player. It's like, because you keep talking about the other people and the other players and the environments that you're in. And it just sounds like it's literally all connected together at all times. Like,
yeah.
so you were gigging for like pretty steadily for like a couple of decades. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
And
It was so much work. There was so much work.
yeah.
I could not believe that I was playing blues
Mm.
and working.
Yeah.
We were working 7 nights a week.
Mhm.
And I mean, I remember saying, you got double booked. You double book yourself because you'd forget. I mean, that's insane.
When does that happen?
And then you're like phoning these,
Yeah.
other, can you play Saturday night?
Yeah.
And it
Oopsie.
just, and it was just, and there was lots of bars. Like you play the, the corner and then go down to play at this other, play at Maxwell Plums, play there,
Yeah.
play there, go to the Silver Bullet or Barely's. I mean, this was going on a long time.
Yeah.
So from like 89 to 2014, it was pretty good.
It was
like
bustling. Yeah.
So yeah,
typically before shows, what kind of emotions would you say? Were they mostly positive? Did you have any negative apprehensions before shows or nerves or anything like that?
I would if I was playing anything other than blues.
Right.
Playing a little bit of because I love country music, so I fired around with that.
Yeah.
And get a couple of licks going. You're gonna impress somebody that doesn't play an instrument. You can impress them pretty quick.
All right.
And but man, I love the players. They just so they could be in the studio all day, go to a country gig and nail it. Go to a rock gig.
Yeah.
Like it's so smooth. It's just fluid.
All right.
Early on, I thought, oh, I want to be like that. I want to be like. Yeah. Turns out, no, I don't. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I want to play in a blues band. That's it. I don't fucking care. I don't. I mean, and the older you get, you just don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, I want to play what I want to play.
Yeah.
And I'm working a lot on what I'm doing. Yeah. And definitely want to get back playing a lot of gigs or, recording or whatever. But, for 27 or 28 years or whatever of playing all the time was awesome.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I never stopped playing.
Yeah.
Play all the time, listen to music all the time.
Right.
Trying to write songs. Mm-hmm. And then, but there's no discipline in it because apparently I had none.
Obviously you want to play well. So how do you...
yes. Yeah.
Right? Like the goal is to play well.
Yes.
So how do you do that without becoming super critical? Or do you get super critical?
Yeah, probably. I probably. I should say I never. Yeah, I should sound like I don't get super critical. I do. My inner critic is part of depression.
Part of depression.
And it is bad and dark. And I, for some reason, didn't know. I mean, I didn't even know I had depression. So if you don't know you have, I don't know how to. I don't know why that I didn't know I had depression because once it gets worse and worse, then you got to go see somebody and they tell you, yes, you always have had it. They can pick it right out when you start talking about your past.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, okay, well, and then if you go through a few of them, it's frightening. It's frightening. It's horrible. It's a progressive disease that, I mean, I never had anything like that growing up. But there's always something there that I guarantee you, everybody says that when they get diagnosed later on. Like, oh, I've always had that.
Right. Yeah.
But it's the most frightening thing I've ever. I mean, it's just it just puts you on your back.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there. But still, I mean, there's no, I guess I'm not putting a voice to it. But maybe I'm telling myself that your voice is. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. It's before you get to that horrible depression thing that medication keeps there.
Yeah.
But you got that ongoing thing that I guess is just always there. Maybe that's it. It's always there.
Right.
And by default, you've just learned to. It's just there.
The self-criticism or that negative self-talk is just always there, and you're just kind of used to it being there, kind of thing.
I think because it doesn't surprise me. It's usually at night, and things. But that's the miracle of medication. I mean, it's the little tiny tweak that keeps you functioning,
right?
And it's so you feel good. You feel good. You feel good for a certain length of time, and you're like, okay, well, this is fucking great. I'm gonna do this and that and this and that, and out of nowhere, it just pulls the rug out from under you.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing, but you're just like, well, the longer you live with it, I guess I can only fucking do what I can do.
Right.
And self-discipline is no match for what's going on when, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
You can't just snap out of, because we have this internal, sometimes it's almost silent. But
yeah. How would it have affected your ability to play music or to perform? Like, did it interfere? I'm sure it must have.
You know what? It's the only thing that helped me.
Right.
That's why I'm so cocksure myself about how it helped me. It's never. It's like a total savior of everything you do is
right.
I've never had a negative anything. So much makes total sense. I always thought that if I ever got into playing music, playing blues, oh my God, I would never made it. That's literally true.
Yeah. Well, that explains it. Yeah.
And that's how you have your little pocket of things that, you really don't care about the outside stuff. Because you're like, oh, this is working good.
Right. Yeah. I'm not
why
fucking
would I
with
leave
this. Yeah. Yeah.
This is, and then you actually get good enough and you're in a band and you're doing it and you're like, you get up a couple of levels and playing in a really good band. You're like, why would I fuck with any of that?
Right, yeah.
So it's funny that sitting here on your couch, that's exactly what I just proved to myself that I had no choice. There's just no way of. It's just nothing.
I think instinctively it was important for you to protect that because you knew how important it was to literally your survival.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, and if you don't get help.
Yeah.
And which is amazing how times have changed. That's night and day from 40 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's so
even 20. I mean,
yeah, it's so strange that. And the more you learn about mental health, you're looking at the other person going, I think I didn't. I don't have any of what you got going on, but I did read a bunch of stuff on what you got going on. It just opens your mind a bit.
Sure.
And so we could probably see where the future's going. Yeah, because the young people are on top of this shit.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So
yeah, that's
you imagine a large amount of people understanding a fair bit of basic psychology.
Right.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I mean, there really would be amazing.
Yeah.
Instead of you're different, fuck off.
And like
you're bringing me down, get the fuck out. I mean.
Yeah. Or you're weird, or you're rude. Because a lot of I love this. I saw this. Was it a thing online, or was it a T-shirt? I don't remember. Anyway, but it just said, "My anxiety makes me an asshole." And I thought that was so accurate, because there's so many assholes out there that are just simply super anxious and not, they're just afraid or whatever's going on for them. They're just like, and they just lash out because of that.
And they're desperately hanging on.
Yeah, right.
And they're putting that front out there like, hey, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah. And so, I mean, not to say that we should be enduring abuse by anyone, but it does kind of open your mind to, especially if you have dealt with anxiety, if you see somebody that's being a bit of a dick, you can maybe get a sense like, oh, there's more going on there. Like, this person is not just trying to make somebody else miserable.
Yeah. Which is very hard to do.
Yes. But I think, the point being that if we can have more awareness, and that's why I want to have this podcast. You're a pretty instinctive player, right? Like, brain to instrument connection. Like, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about the instinctive kind of thing, right? Like, where, you hear something in your head and then you play it. It's not planned ahead of time or anything like that. Are there times where that's not accessible? Like, that gets blocked, or there's, you're thinking too much, or
gut bucket playing is really hard to do.
Yeah.
And I wasn't betting on that. That's a joke. But you just, as you learn read up on who these great players are, that gets you interested in playing blues. And they say you get to play what's coming at you. It's stuff like play or what have everybody has their different way of hearing it or feeling it or whatever, but it's really trying to you read about it when you're 20 and you go, it's I'm really going to try that, and then you're in your 50s and you go, this is serious stuff. I mean, it's hard to do that.
Yeah,
it's hard to
not
hit a note in the right spot,
right?
And you try to do that all night, and then you do it you do it twice in a night, and hopefully you can do it. Hopefully, if you want to make any kind of living, you'll do it more than twice a night, unless you're playing two songs. But
I think it's also playing within your range of capacity. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, that's the funnest gig you'll ever have. Actually, I mean, I love players. Like, I'm more into players now. Like, the whole Mississippi Hill Country thing.
Yeah.
Like, and there's like a whole, well, Earl Burnside's gone and Junior Kimbrough's gone, but there's a whole thing there. Like T Model Ford and I mean, those guys are serious fucking guys.
Yeah.
The simplest, I mean, oh my God, the simplest guitar styles. Like, talking about the guitar players and those three guys. I mean, that's the rawest thing.
Yeah.
And it vibrates a whole room. Like, I mean, That's I'm myself. I'm confident in what I'm doing in this little spot, and then you start getting when it bothers you that you're not like this player and that player and that player. You go, well, then you have to go back. Well, what do you want to do?
Right.
And you don't want to do all that other stuff, but it still bothers you that you're not as good as so and so and so. But there's nothing better for you than playing in your little spot,
in your zone. Yeah.
In your zone of playing one friggin' chord all night. It doesn't matter. It's whatever it might be. Because, geez, it's a whole, talk about listening to your gut, having the gut feeling of where you should be.
Yeah.
Why would you be there if you weren't supposed to be? I mean, why would you show up to a place every time, perfect attendance at something, the same fucking spot in this atmosphere and environment and love it every single time you do it and look back on it and go, I wouldn't change a thing, I wouldn't change that. How the hell could you can't doubt yourself. You cannot doubt that.
Right.
And anybody can do it's just doing creative stuff.
Yeah.
Like anybody can, it's the whole point. You don't even have to be good at it.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
It's your gut instincts. My gut instincts have never got me killed. Some people would say they put me down the wrong path a couple of times, but no, it was a good time. You're in these situations and you go, I can't believe we're here. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that will look at you and say, that's whatnot. Why would you want to? We're going to go to Nashville and play guitar, don't you? Well, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody says that. Everybody, the outside opinions that you get when somebody finds out you play the fucking ukulele, they get career advice for you. And they, I mean, they don't play music. They like to listen to the radio or whatever. They'll admit, I don't play anything, but man, you should really do this and you should really do that.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're a mechanic, if you're a good mechanic, why don't I come up to you and go, do you like NASCAR? Oh, I love NASCAR, man.
Right.
Well, why aren't you down the States, man? That's where the fame and money is. Why aren't you down? Why aren't you down at NASCAR?
Yeah.
And wearing, getting this, you get in there, they get big sponsors. That's where the money is. Like,
where's your
ambition? Don't believe in yourself? Right. You don't believe in your talent?
Right.
What are you? It's like an inquisition all of a sudden. Like, go to Nashville. Anything about? Have you seen me play at all? Have you seen Nashville players? Do you have any knowledge about it? No, because it's just not your thing. You're not.
Yeah.
I don't know any. I couldn't start a car with a set of keys. Like, I just don't know anything about mechanics. Everybody just automatically thinks that you're a musician. You should be
reaching for the stars, right?
That's a 1 in a billion shot of. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. Do whatever you want to do, but that's such a thin layer of being somebody who plays music. I had no aspirations of it because I wanted to be playing, straight ahead. It's just straight ahead blues. That's what I like to play, and that's what I want to play.
Yeah, and you found your zone, and you found where you love to be, and
it's a freaking miracle. Every aspect of it is, and I got work. It's insane.
But that's such a good point, because there's like this expectation, like you say, that if you're a musician, you should be dreaming big, But there really is something to be said about knowing where you're happiest and just doing that, and that probably,
that's the whole,
right? Like but it seems so simple, but like, honestly, when you said that, I was like, Oh my God, that's so true. Like,
It's like,
I think a lot of people fall in these sort of external quote unquote success idea that,
yeah,
that people have for musicians, or what you should aspire to. Like, how come you don't want to go to Nashville? What do you mean? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's like, I think there's definitely a humility and a self-awareness when you're like, no, I like to play blues and I love these dirty bars and this is where I'm happiest and I don't wish to change this and it's perfectly fine with me.
And that's supposed to be the entire. I mean, if you're a writer,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you aspire to if you're a poet? Like,
Right.
what the, do you need is there people standing around going, you need a marketing person? We're going to sell t-shirts.
Right.
Eh,
You're there for the craft of writing or you're there for the craft of music and whatever else doesn't
And,
really matter.
and
right?
believe me, I'm not some elitist.
Yeah.
I don't even call myself an artist. I mean, nothing wrong with making money. Holy shit. I mean, it would be so awesome if you make good money
Right.
doing anything you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I totally understand people, dream of being, I want to be a rock star. But if it's taking the edge off of what you're doing,
Or
just to be popular or what,
or the joy out of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody knows you do anything that's creative. You paint by numbers, anything. Everybody knows that when they're a kid coloring, the joy that it gives you. That's the feeling of doing stuff that you don't know where the time went. And it's not the argument, if you're getting out of it what you want, so much satisfaction. And the humility is if you need a lot of outside gratification, you should definitely look into that. If that's your, because that's, you go, well, I don't really have an interest in this unless I get gratification outside my house.
Right.
And you know what I mean? It's just
like, what are you doing?
Nothing wrong with that.
What are you doing it for?
You should just rethink why you're doing it.
Right. Yeah,
it's not nothing wrong with it. We all do. But man, I mean, people like to blow it out of the fucking water.
Oh yeah. But I think people.
I'm starting to rant.
No, but it's a really good rant because I think it's a good thing to think about, and I think that's where people get confused is that they will listen to those outside voices and go, "Oh yeah, I should want more than this. You know, I should be doing this. I should be going for this." But there's a real, I think, sort of inner strength in knowing where you want to be and where you're happiest, and just stick to that. And there's nothing wrong with that,
Well, it's.
In fact, there's everything right with that.
It's like you gotta ask, or you can ask if you know people, but artists and things, but read up on stuff.
Yeah,
like watch documentaries. You get so much out of good documentaries.
Yeah,
and it doesn't even have to have anything to do with what you do. It's actually more interesting sometimes to watch a documentary about something. You don't need, these people are painters or they're sculptors or they do certain little, they might be living in a little house. They're millionaires. And they don't need anything.
Right.
They don't sell it. Some people won't even sell their stuff.
Right.
People that just record stuff.
Yep.
And don't release CDs.
Right. Just happy to do the thing. Yeah.
And sometimes you run into people, you go, it's a good thing you didn't release it. But, you know what? They know it. Because they're like, oh, no, I just love country music and I do it for myself. Yeah. And I write stupid songs and I sing them to my wife. You made it. You made it. So I think it's just better to start there.
Yeah.
And then if you can be lucky enough to like you get a hit or whatever you're going to do is an extra thing.
Yeah, it's a
That's
bonus.
great. There's so much shit that's going to kick you in the balls all the time, every day.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just
do the thing that makes you
like,
the
oh my
most
God,
happy.
you got such a short time. You got such a short time.
Yeah. So there's never been a feeling of like dissatisfaction. You just always.
I shouldn't say that. I just said, leaving the gig and go, this is bullshit.
Right.
I'm like, just pounding my pud all fucking noise. Like, but that's not anybody's fault. That's not the gig's fault or whoever hired you. That's not their fault. That's your fucking fault.
Right.
And it's up to you to go, I got to rethink that, or putting that on other people.
Right.
Is not cool.
Right.
And we all have, we all have tempers, and we all have,
yeah.
But it's that's not anybody's problem but yours.
No.
And I mean, everybody has shit like that going on sometimes. But as human beings, we want to fucking. Very first thought you have is, motherfucker. And the motherfucker's you. So you should. As you always have to
deal with that,
deal with that,
and with that individual.
And the other thing, the other advice would be, you don't have to be the best player, but you do have to hang out with people.
Yeah.
And if you're a fucking asshole,
I
don't care how good you are. I heard that immediately.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty funny when I heard that, but it immediately became real. Guys that have been playing a long time. I mean, there's just no patience. I mean, the older you get, you have no patience for that.
Sure.
I mean, anybody I played with, they were such characters. They had the sense of humors, the different sense of humor each of them had. Mm. I mean, I just giggled and fell on the floor laughing most of the time. I thought they were the funniest people I ever met. And so, some of the funniest people I have ever seen. Dutchie is probably the funniest. He's the funniest. He had the best timing. He had the best quick one-liners. Mm. Ricky had good stuff, like just comedic timing.
Yeah.
And they're not comedians.
Yeah.
It's so funny. They were so funny.
Yeah.
And
sounds like a good time to be playing music.
Yeah, and you get to play music.
Yeah,
you get to play with them,
right?
And playing blues, and they were, especially Dutchie and Rick, and playing like a first thing I ever played like an Albert Collins, trying to play an Albert Collins like Albert Collins.
Yeah,
they were like right over, like Ricky'd be like right over Albert Collins, like see that?
Yeah.
See that? That's because they're just living in that. I mean, if you went to Dutchie's, they just get Albert Collins in the stereo, just crank.
Yeah, sure.
And at that time, and he's in a fucking gold mine here.
Right. The fact that you admire those people so much, that must have been a real reassurance that they would accept you in their group, right?
Oh yeah. It was.
You got to kind of pinch yourself.
Yeah, all the time.
Right.
And those guys built the scene.
Mm-hmm.
There wouldn't be a scene like a circuit or anything without those guys.
If you could talk to a younger version of yourself, would you have anything to tell them about self-doubt or the inner critic?
No, I would the discipline part of me.
Right.
But I swear to God, I mean, it just wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I ran into so many good players. Man, they had discipline. And
right.
I was like, I don't know why it escaped me.
That would be the emphasis, would be to try to rein it in a little bit. Have a little have a little bit more discipline.
But then again, I mean, at this point, I wouldn't change anything. So
yeah, right.
But if I was talking to somebody with half a brain, I'd go, yeah, you try to discipline. Try some self-discipline.
Yeah.
That's
it.
That's the main.
That's it. That's good though. It's important.
The only reason I say this is 'cause everybody I ran into that would, knock you on your ass. I mean, you just watch them practice, or they really had that together.
Yeah. Right.
And it was pretty. And I was always impressed by it, but still wouldn't do it myself. I was taking it very seriously, and then, somebody with something shiny would go by, and I gotta see you later.
Gotta be over here.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yes,
you still did pretty good, but you followed your good feelings. That's what you did.
That's
followed the good feelings,
and I always kept the. My kids came along. I always kept a day job of some sort, and then I didn't have to. I could always play what I wanted to play.
Right. Yeah, it didn't add pressure on the music to have to pay your bills with it. So it could just stay in this category of
my God,
I'm doing this because
it turns into a job. Doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
And I would immediately resent that.
Right. Yeah.
I get a bad attitude. I would have a worse attitude. So I'd be like, I would say, this blows.
Yeah. So you kept it very protected. You kept music.
Yeah, not realizing, but now you go, oh, you did keep it there. You kept some kind of a day job, so you could do. I certainly wasn't. Well, I kind of was thinking that, but kids always want like a roof over their head and food.
Yeah, you had those responsibilities, obviously, too. Right? It's not a small thing.
And so you had to make a couple bucks an hour.
Yeah, sure. What has music taught you in your life that would be unexpected?
Well, how powerful it is. How powerful anything creative is. When you're reading about your favorite musicians or any creative people, I mean, it's like taking medication.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, my God, I would not want to see myself without. I guarantee it wouldn't be here. Wouldn't have made it.
Right.
You just know. You fucking know. Just know. There's.
Yeah.
My God, it would have been horrible life.
Yeah.
And to not find us, like, my case was music, and I found a certain style of music that just blew your mind. And the more you read about it, you read about other people that hit on it and it blew their mind. And it just keeps you wanting to learn more about it. It just playing blues or playing music gives you way more than you'll ever put back into it. You can't even imagine having to pay back what you've taken from something that is saved your life. My God, there's nothing but good things. There's not one bad thing that will come out of that.
Yeah.
If the only bad things are, we're all, whether you want to start doing heroin or you, mental illness, or that's got nothing to do with that's got nothing to do with music.
No,
we all have shit to deal with, and this thing that you keep digging at, it's positive every time you dig in it.
It gave meaning to your life.
Constantly. Yeah. And you didn't even have to tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell anybody anything. You don't have to sit around and tell everybody about the records you have.
Yeah.
I mean, the world we live in right now is all outward crap. Everybody wants to tell everybody their opinion.
Yeah.
And there's no control over that. But keeping things the simplest things, you can enjoy, what's out there for technology and whatever. Enjoy it. It's all out there to do your thing. But man, you just dig away at what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. You can be 70 years old. A musical instrument, you'll never know half of it. You'll never know a third, just a tenth of it.
Yeah.
And you don't need an audience.
Yeah.
You don't need any of that stuff. That's sometimes the best thing about it.
Yes. It's your own sacred little world and treasure.
And you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere. Everywhere you go is everywhere you wherever you go, there you are.
Yeah. Right.
She used to say that. He used to say that at the end of a lot of gigs. Wherever you go, there you are. And remember, you can lead a horse to water, but it takes a strong fucking man to drown him.
Thanks for sharing all your stories.
Thank you for sharing. I
can't get too formal.
I got to say, I actually really appreciate you even asking me to do it.
Oh,
I really appreciate it.
Of course. I was interested in hearing your perspective on this. I hope this is useful for people out there, and I'm sure it will be. There's a lot of good insights on the inside of your brain.
Yeah, it definitely give the young people a reason to stay in school. Get a trade. Coal mining's kicking ass right now.
Booming. Thanks, Carter.
Thank you.
I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Roxy.
That's it for today's episode of Sour Notes. Huge thanks to Carter Chaplin for sharing with us. You'll find all links to our guests in the show notes. If this episode resonated with you, you can follow us on Instagram at Sour Notes Pod. And don't forget to leave a review. It helps more musicians find the show. See you next time. Sour Notes is a Flipped Canoe production, editing by me, Roxanne Putray.